So if we take the theory that you just said, where somebody's been on a highly processed diet, where it's been very consistently divvying up a flavor profile to you, stimulating very consistent neurochemicals in your brain. And now we want to get them to eat better so that they can start to have a stronger health benefit with their food. What does that transition look like? How do we get them from the process addicted brain and taste buds over to nature's food?
I mean, I'd say at the very least, you have to start adding raw food into your diet. That's been unadulterated, that's from nature. To have something raw at every single meal. If you're going to be eating Cheetos, fine. Eat an apple with it too, right? Eat the apple first, right?
Ooh.
You know, and so like that's one of the things I talked about in my first book way back when I wrote it in 2013. I believe that like you have to eat as much unadulterated food as possible in order for your body to get the nutrition.
Yes.
And when you are eating these processed products, your brain is constantly being energized by those flavors. And you have to make a commitment and say, am I going to allow my brain to keep doing this? Or maybe I'll opt out and not do that. And thankfully, there's amazing snacks and products out there and companies that are making food the right way and processed foods the right way. And you can eat some of those fun to eat foods still, with also avoiding natural flavor and all of these chemicals that they're putting in the food to make it taste good. You know, a lot of people think it's the sugar. And I ask people, I say, is it really the sugar? If I put sugar in water and I gave you a cup of that, would you be addicted to that? Would you be drinking that all the time?
No.
That wouldn't taste good. It's the flavoring that triggers the brain to create that addictive quality of food that makes you overeat.
So that's so brilliant the way you say that, because I think a lot of people beat themselves up because they're sugar addicted. And one of the ways I like to look at the chemical addiction that we have to food is it also comes in the microbiome. And so many of those toxic ingredients start to destroy the microbiome and change the whole inner workings of your gut. And now those bacteria are also telling you, hey, go crave this food because they're trying to stay alive. So what I just heard in what you said, and what I really want to point out to people, is that if we start to slowly get out of the processed foods and go into nature's foods, it may be a little boring for a hot moment. Like we might not be as excited about food. Do we have any understanding of how long
you don't
that would
have
be?
to, I mean, it doesn't have to be boring. And this is the part where it's just like, people think that like, you know, they're like, follow me on social media, or they see like all the things I talk about in front, like I won't eat McDonald's or Domino's or Pizza Hut or Burger King or any of those places. And so like my life's not fun. I'm still eating everything. I'm eating ice cream and pizza and like everything. I'm just using good ingredients. I'm still enjoying life. I'm eating croissants, you know, like all of these things, but it's not destroying my body because I'm eating real ingredients. And so one of the reasons I wanted to write Food Babe Family is because I wanted to give people a slew of recipes that are fun to make, that are easy, that everybody will enjoy when you sit down to eat. You won't have to do short order cooking and make something different for every single person in your household. You'll be able to like all sit down and enjoy something. And it's one of the reasons why I remade some of the things that have some of the biggest excitotoxins out there, like Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets that normally have MSG added to them if you buy them at Chick-fil-A. But I wanted to make a version that didn't have MSG, but tasted just as good. Same with their waffle fries and homemade Rice Krispie treats that didn't have, you know, the blue one and the other things from the marshmallows that you would typically buy at the grocery store, how to choose the right marshmallows and the right Rice Krispies, the brown Rice Crisps or whatever, to make a treat that tastes great and it's so delicious, and you're putting like 3 tablespoons of grass-fed butter in there, so you're getting fat in there. That's actually a great little treat, right? And it's like, but if you buy the regular Rice Krispies that are with BHT and like all of the other refined sugars, and then you're putting the real chemicalized marshmallows in there, that's not going to be good. Or if you buy the pre-made ones, they're even worse. And so there's a way to like navigate this over-processed and ultra-processed world, but it's still enjoy life and eat something that's really tasty.
Yeah.